first responders that lost their lives that day, our firemen and our policemen. 8-year-old Vicky wrote, "I am sorry that this happened. We are thinking of you in class. We hope you feel better. You are very strong and brave." Lucy wrote, "Dear family, I am sorry that your husband died in the tower. I feel very sad." Hey Sue, a 10-year-old, wrote, "I am sorry for what happened to your family and to the other policemen and firemen. I am thinking of you today and praying for you. I care about you, and I am sad that you lost someone in your family." Nikki, who was 15, wrote the following poem that I think expresses not only our response to what happened, that tragedy, but the fact that as a country and as a community we respond. We don't get caught up in the negative ruts of life, but we look for ways to improve ourselves. It's entitled "The Spirit of America." With a fierce and brutal act, so many people would die. With no hearts untouched by tragedy, we heard a nation cry. America's peace was shattered when the hijacked plane would crash. Our sense of security and freedom seemed to crumble into ash. But the spirit of America rose up through the rubble. As the citizens of this great nation, we rallied in the face of trouble. For somewhere in our sadness, from this brutal act of war, a light shines in the darkness, revealing patriots to the core. United in our sorrow as we bow our heads to pray, God bless the grieving masses. God bless the USA.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll now have a moment of silence as Lily and her dad light the candles.
Poem prayer that I wrote 2 years ago. I'll share it with you now. Two towers stood, proud and tall, towers of wealth and power, towers full of lives, histories, souls. We watched as they came down. We watched them disintegrate. We watched as lives were lost, histories torn, souls in agony. At the Pentagon, a sudden crash. An earthquake? No, not an earthquake. Confusion, then the seeing, and not believing. Rushing to help, fighting the fire, feeling the loss, the attack, the anger, the proud resistance, the flag covering. In the air above Pennsylvania, there were last-minute calls and texts, last-minute hugs and kisses, last-minute memories, last-minute fears and tears, last-minute prayers, a last stand, a decision to act, to save lives, courage in the face of unspeakable fear, and then a place for memorial, dug deep into the ground by the power of love and sacrifice. In that field in Pennsylvania, nothing was left, nothing except the bravery, the sacrifice, the love, the memories, the heroes never to be forgotten. When the Pentagon was standing, there was a gaping hole, but it was filled with compassion, filled with caring, filled with the skill, filled with relentless determination, filled with strength, filled with breathing love. Where two towers stood, only two hands were left, two hands clinging, two hands climbing, two hands digging, two hands carrying, two hands praying, so many two hands. We all watched helplessly, stunned and speechless. We were one family, hurting, grief-stricken, united, loving, helping. We were one. But are we now? What happened to that feeling, that unity, that love? Time and busyness. Life goes on, except for those whose loss is never far from their thoughts and hearts. Why now are we so divided? Are we now caught up in the kind of hatred that caused 9/11? What can we say? We are sorry will not cut it. We need to remember and commit ourselves anew to love and unity, the family that we all felt that day, and remember our source in love. For there were also two other hands there that day, two hands scarred by nails, two hands receiving many into glory, two hands that still reach out to all humanity. May our hands be yours, Jesus. May our hands be yours in these days. Amen.
If the Scouts would light a candle, their candle, then go around lighting everybody else. Do that. Thank you. You can wait a few minutes while everybody lights up.
Let's make sure not to get the candle in your voice. The candlelight's another candle. It's not that candle. There's another. I don't know the name. Yeah. And we also have to make sure that Rex is going on his face.
I'm too fast. There you go. Keep the way their faces.
important part of our nation. It's important to stand up for one another. Thank you very much. And you guys, thank you. And I think we have some music from one of our firemen.
Amazing Grace, Rob. Scotland the Brave.
I guess he didn't want to double dip.
Tommy. Come this way, Tommy.
It's important. Yeah, blow it out like that, but don't pull in. Go slow, dude.
Back.
I know, and I recognize Neck over a little
Super.